Let's see.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. This is Group 7, and my name is Rade. We have Achi, Bora, and Sai with us, and we'll be talking about the Gordie Howe International Bridge case. Now, um, first slide is we'll talk about the management review of the whole project. I mean, this whole presentation examines like different management techniques that have been encountered through this project and through this bridge construction. Various success strategies of the project are also analyzed, along with stakeholders, risk mitigation, and communication strategies. Ultimately, the success of the project will showcase how infrastructure development, along with economic advantages, can be achieved. So, the project overview, what is the main objective? It is to enhance the cross-border trade between US and Canada. And the way to do this is they're creating a public-private partnership. There will be 6 lanes, 3 lanes Canadian bound, 3 US bound, with the total length of the bridge approximately of 2.5 kilometers and or 1.5 miles. And the clear span of the structure would be 853 meters or zero point 0.5 kilometers. There'll be no piers in the water, and it will be one of the top 5 largest bridges and longest bridges in North America. The good thing for both sides is that there will be border inspection facilities on both sides of the countries. So Canada and US will both have their border inspection to ensure security. There'll be toll collection facilities, which will benefit the local economy. There'll be local road improvements that are required on both sides. The main success factors are obviously that the project is done on time, within budget, and that there is stakeholder collaboration. The main thing is there is a milestone when it comes to on-time success, and that was initially planned to be December of 2024. Currently, it is fall of 2025 with there's a 10th month delay because of COVID-19 pandemic. Scope and budget, initial budget for the bridge construction, ports of entry and road links was $5.7 billion Canadian dollars, and now it is 6.4 Canadian dollars. So the next part is stakeholders and risks that are involved with bridge construction, and that is the two main stakeholders are obviously U.S. and Canada governments, along with the WDBA, which is the newly created Windsor Detroit Bridge Authority, which would oversee the project execution and just work oversight. But the main stakeholders, as I said, are governments, right? So, and that would be impacting the economic trade and the economic growth within the both countries. The main stakeholders, respectively, in each are Prime Minister of Canada, the government of Canada through the respective agency, the city of Windsor in Ontario. On US side, it would be the city of Detroit, the state of Michigan, what this bridge is, it would be connecting the main crossing point between the two countries, which would reduce the time and the cost. Now, there's risks associated with the project, and those are the main risk is the as this project is to be replacing the Ambassador Bridge that is currently in place. There is a current lawsuit in place by Matty Morone, who's an owner of Ambassador Bridge. Also, there's a risk of local communities because they are seeing economic concerns. They might be protests from skeptical residents against the project. Obviously, various construction firms that would need to be included in the project would put a strain on the timely execution of the project. And lastly, the fact that there's local, state, national, and international regulations and approvals needed from both sides would only make the logistics and the transportation issues a higher risk. I will let Achi talk about the next part, which is the execution and risk management.
Coming to execution and risk management, managing risks effectively is critical for the success of the Gordie Howe International Bridge project. We have identified key risks and developed strategies to mitigate this impact. Lawsuit risks, legal challenges from the ambassador bridge owner can delay the project. We are working on the stakeholders, law firms, and the governments to resolve disputes. Regulatory approval. Obtaining approvals from government agencies is a key challenge. We are ensuring compliances with regulations while advising work in other areas. COVID-19 impact. The pandemic caused major project delays. To mitigate this, we adjusted schedules and identified alternate feasible milestones to keep the project moving. Material shortages. Supply chain disruptions may remain a unconcern. So we have secured alternate sourcing and constituency plans. Stakeholder conflicts, given the multiple parties involved with transparent communications and regular updates, help align interests and minimize conflicts. Budget fluctuations, financial uncertainties are addressed through risk hedging strategies and strong financial oversight. By approaching manage these risks, we ensure the project stays on track, minimizing disruptions and maintaining progress. Thank you. So,
Bora will talk about the communication and stakeholder engagement.
This is Gautam. So now I'm going to discuss about the communication and stakeholder engagement, like which mainly consists of the agency organization name, which is Detroit Bridge Authority and Bridging North America, and the version number and the revision date, which is in the format of month, day, and year, and it also includes the project name. It mainly includes what is the information required for acquisition of properties, like final permit, which is to be needed to start the construction, as it is U.S. Coast Guard permit, and who is the stakeholder and who is the recipient. Like the stakeholder will be WDBA, and the recipient will be the City of Detroit Neighborhood Associations, and all the stakeholders, the members of the public, and it's gonna consist of when is the time frame or frequency, like when it's gonna be completed and what is the end date for that, and it also gonna consist of like in which format it's gonna be done and how the distribution method is done, and the storage disposition method as well. Based upon the format, it can be done in mixed of press and local, in person or negotiations. Official press, digital, these are also included in these formats, and it can also be distributed by radio, TV, newspaper, city official communications as well. Social media is the biggest platform where it can be easy to communicate, and official website for stakeholder engagement as well. The press, government, and official channels, these are also responsible for moving, for going it ahead. So I want to continue my next slide to Nihar. So he's gonna discuss about the next.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Hey guys, as you know, Reid, Gautam, and Achi has already discussed about what exactly is happening with the project. So now everybody should have got a clear idea about what exactly it is. This project is playing a vital role in developing the infrastructure and connecting the bridge for both Canada and the United States, and adding trades and transportation efficiency. And this project plays an important role with things being in this phase from the last few days, you've seen what exactly is happening once Trump entered the country. There were tariffs, there were taxes being increased. And when you have these sort of bridges, it's going to be an added advantage not only for Canada but also for the United States. Because when you have transportation making it easy, things are going to be easy. Not only for Canada, as I mentioned, for both the countries. And just moving forward, uh, as you see the project success and challenges, so let's start with the successes. So when it comes to success, there are different things which might be effective in making this project a success, but the first thing should be effective communication and stakeholder engagement, which plays a crucial role in the success of this project. And the team ensures that they put weekly reports and monthly reports to just monitor how are things going, and they'll just try to look into everything, and they'll be in touch and talk about the risk management things, and they just try to coordinate on a monthly basis or a weekly basis just to make sure things are going in the right way. And there are a lot of things which is mentioned, be it the budget assessments or maintaining the financial efficiency. And these strategies help them keep the project on track and faster collaboration among the stakeholders, because there's when it comes to stakeholder, it's not only one, there are different stakeholders. So if everybody needs to be on the same page, you definitely need a vital communication going in and out. So and going into the challenge is, managing a large scale infrastructure projects is really a big challenge. But strategic planning and having some proper plans in mind, executing them accordingly could make wonders out of it. And that's when you're going to have a hit out of it. And we saw Ray telling us about COVID-19 in the beginning. Even though there was COVID-19, things are not up to the mark. People were not ready to work. When you know that you want to get this project done, you need people working there. But the way they planned it and the way they finished the project is just because they had a proper planning, and the plans were getting executed. Basically, when you think about these big projects, you're always in a perspective that, okay, the anticipated time is in 1 year, but the project get finished in 3 to 4 years. That's what happens with most of the projects. But it's really great on how did they manage on the challenges, and also strong stakeholder engagement has facilitated smoother coordination and public support. The bridge will also have a positive impact on trade and logistics, improving cross-border movement and driving economic growth, which is very important for the country as of now. As I mentioned before, it's not only for this country but also for Canada. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And I really appreciate all my teammates. Reid, Gautam, and Achi have done a really great job in putting the time. And Reid, special mention to you. You've been helping us since morning, and I hope you're going to be on a good grade. And have a great day, guys. So, Reid, do you have anything to say?
Yep, that's it,
Okay.
guys.